Actually, I probably would have. I was pretty horny then. Come on! You can't quit now!
Yes, I can.
No, you can't! Now, come on, we're going back to the library, and we're going to stay there as long as it takes you to write the paper we both know you can write. If that doesn't work, just file on the internet. Just remember, I'm here for you. You're just work on the paper. I take care of all else. Food, waste, etc.
Okay, but I'll take care of my own waste, though.
Your call.
And there's a woman on the microfilm machine, and it's the only one, too.
See, this is where having a manager pays off. Now, you just go sharpen your pencil, and I'll take care of her. Wow. God bless them. Tuna in a vending machine. What's next? Hovercrafts? You still on? You be on this long?
Yes, I have quite a bit of work to do.
Ah, gotcha. No problem, I'll wait. Wow. Dinosaurs. Interesting stuff. Tyrannosaurus, man. Woo. Bet you he had a nice sized ding-a-ling, huh? Bet his arms are too short to get a go at it, though, right?
I've got to go.
Okay. You have a nice day now, okay? All right.
Play-Doh.
You can't sleep. What are you doing?
What did you do?
I went home to get ready for work. Did you finish the paper?
Well, let's see. Play-Doh was, working for the... Oh, my God, my head was forward on a keyboard.
Look, slap a period on it and let's blow this clip. Come on, it's doing, oh my God, 10 minutes.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Norfolk Tides and the Gwinnett Braves.
Overnight service available in the continent of the United States. And there's some delivery. For more information, go to www.ips.net.
And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Julio Bourbon move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2, so not much to say about that except they need to give away games at home. I'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Dipping sauce.
Cap at this one.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Love will keep us together.
Fouled straight back.
Love will do us.
Here comes a 2-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Yep, good start out there on the hill. Nice strikeout, gives you a good positive outlet to build on going forward.
Ray Navarro will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. First offering on the way. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Again, a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Cunningham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Are you ready to begin a new chapter in your career? WTI offers real and experience.
Chris Parmalee will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Here's the first offering. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 3 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
Don't miss their new production, aired in Don Carlos on September 25th and 27th. I'll be reunited with it.
As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen.
2007, and we'll be joined by Metropolitan Opera bass William Powers and Uruguayan tenor Gaston Rivera. I look forward to seeing you.
And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And to lead off the home half of inning number 1, the leadoff hitter digging in at the plate. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Into the box, Eddie Martinez. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Number 2 will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. First pitch coming. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Into the box now, Cedric Hunter. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Well, that's 3 hits for him now after the leadoff guy was retired. Well, now the bases are loaded here as they try to cash in.
Number 25 will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now here's the first pitch. Line hard into left. But this stays up as he makes the catch in left, and that might have been hit too hard to try it. And they'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Alvarez leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You're not doing anything tomorrow, are you? I have an extra ticket to the historical
That's the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that basically wastes that opportunity you had on 2-2.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
I should be friends with Susan.
Christian Walker will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Now the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Jerry, don't you see this world here?
He's ready. Now the pitch.
If Susan...
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
He's set. Now the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
The 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Number 51 will step in now. First pitch coming. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Michael Almanzar will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
3-0 now. Now the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taking...
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Number 47 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
True, if there had been some
I'm 100% true. Like, I'm not saying it's because of me.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit well
well
towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I mean, that also applies to Ben and me, though.
And after giving up 3 hits in the first inning, he turns right around and coughs up another here to start the second. This is not a winning formula, so I think he would dearly love a double play ball.
Todd Cunningham will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Here's the first offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And he'll get in there safely.
Oh, this is a bad error right here. He tries to square himself up to second base to get this double play started, but I don't know if his cleats got stuck or what. This is not a very good throw, and he's going to get stuck with an E4.
Reed Harper will stand in, and after the error, that certainly changes the scope of this inning around.
Yeah, we were looking at maybe 2 outs and nobody on. Now it's 2 on and nobody out. That's about as big a change as you can get.
Hanging there on the side, and he asked him where it went, and the coach gestured to a very deep part of the ballpark, and Alex did a little fist pump. He was really
First
excited
pitch to him.
about how far he had hit this ball.
Now a
I just
swing
thought
and a
to
ball
myself,
popped high in the air
this
over
guy has
toward
hit
foul ground.
686.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
I just gave an A-Rod fist bump.
Number 11 will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bottom of the second here with no score.
How many away from the record is he? And he's hit like 30 this year?
Comes set. Now the pitch.
70.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level
I mean,
seat.
I sort of buy the idea that the year off really did help him in terms of like being rested. So I'm curious.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0.
Is there, I mean, who was it who
Corbin
recently
Joseph ready to go here as we begin the third.
to do something, and it wasn't this, but it was
First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
3,000 hits, and I don't know, Freddie Britt might have been this with 500 home runs. But
Now here's the pitch.
Normally, if this were not A-Rod, if this
Chopper
were
foul.
Albert Pujols, there would be a point where once he got to that point, he would certainly get there. Like, baseball
And now a
would
pitch
give
on the
Albert
way.
Pujols chances forever.
Lays
If he were
off that
sitting on
time, and
750
it's 1-2.
A-Rod. Now, A-Rod's not going to get that. Does A-Rod get any of that? Will the team... If A-Rod is at 758, is the team more or less likely to sign
Here comes a
A-Rod now?
1-2. Now a hard liner towards short. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Don't worry, I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
He's like found this new persona as like sort of a, just a lover of baseball and a great adult man enjoying the game. I think.
Stepping in now, Audrey Perez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I'm sure a lot of teams, say now, they would like to have this, but I'd be curious to see what the reception is for
And
him
the
in a couple
pitch.
years, whether, things we
Got him to go after that one, but he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
He says things that are interesting or provides maybe more insight on why,
Now
he
the
did the
pitch.
things he did earlier in his career.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam
Is
fastball.
there any chance
Absolutely
that,
frozen.
I don't know if he has this sort of ceiling, but is there any chance that he, as he gets even older and even more chill, that he becomes a Giambi
In now,
that teams
Julio
love having
Bourbon.
around?
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
In my limited experience, my 1 year covering the Yankees, the guys who have played with them before,
Third inning, no score to this point.
really like him. I think, Brett Gardner,
This one one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, he can forget it.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. Number 3 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
So he's winning the Parks and Mountains in New York. A small child at the time.
Into the box, Eddie Martinez.
Dakota's long-term forecast.
And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center.
So this is very pessimistic, but
Bourbon is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitches are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Take the human element into consideration. I'm giving you scouting.
Number 2 will stand in. Base hit his first time around.
Into the projections.
And here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Ray Navarro will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. Chris Parmelee will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys are really throwing the ball well.
Now here it comes. And now a slider in there for a ball third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, you've got to like the way he's throwing the ball right now. You get a 1 pitch out to start the inning, and then you follow that up with a 3-pitch strikeout. He's settling in nicely now.
Alvarez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past 2 innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
65,000 page views.
Are you saying you want to vote him for MVP or put him on the ballot?
I think
First
just
pitch
putting
coming.
him on the ballot allows you to then write your whole column.
And that misses ball 1.
Yeah, I think, and this is why I feel like,
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Inside, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over it, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here comes the 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's another 2-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Here he comes on 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over.
No one knew about you yet, and you were like a little indie band that was from the local area, and then you went mainstream and went to the KC Star, and your fans are like, I like this police star.
Yeah, when I went to a paper with a smaller circulation.
Cedric Hunter will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Here's the first offering.
You won't be happy yourself.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
It's always a great position.
Here's the pitch.
Have to
On the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
We thank you. You're happy with your job.
Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
So, Royals, let's talk
First
about
offering on the way.
Greg Holland.
First pitch here is another ground ball. This one over to third base. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Saga of Greg Holland's UCL.
Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach for the second hit of the night.
Well, he had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and he was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3. He's going to have to get the stretch here after all.
Todd Cunningham will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Now the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Fox now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will line up a foul ball, strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there. All he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Here comes another 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Now the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as it bounces to the plate for ball 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
The 2-2 coming. Bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, I think you'd be real happy with the leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Full count offering on its way. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Number 51 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him in the mound.
Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-0 pitch. And that is going to be their first hit of the ballgame as this is into left field for a solid single.
Here you go. let's check this out in show motion. Look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look.
Michael Almanzar stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch coming. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Set now to pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. First and second here with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Corbin Joseph will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Ball 1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's the 1-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hit him.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the run will score from second to make this a 1-0 ball game. Audrey Perez will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 24 will come in and pitch now. First pitch coming. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The next pitch. 2-0 now.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those are both real defense.
Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Julio Bourbon will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1 from the stretch. Now a fastball off the plate away, ball and a strike. He waits, now the pitch. And he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Cunningham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Reed Harper will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. And now we'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. And they'll tag him out in the rundown.
Anytime a pitcher goes on the DL or
number 11 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes.
Why couldn't he be more like Greg?
And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out for short. Throw gets him 2 down.
Yeah, I mean, I feel.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident every passing batter.
And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired.
Series. I sort of respect that
Ray Navarro will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out from a ground ball thus far. In there for strike 1, 0 and 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off her.
Selfish thing to do, and it does seem like a way of making today, man.
Chris Parmalee will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Boy, leadoff single, now at 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out, I don't think.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Alvarez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Ready now on 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Big pitch here, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here and finds this one foul. None out, runners at first and second. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. There was a 6-pitch at bat. And as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches. In the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. He's able to jump ahead.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's a good pitch right there. If you can get that fastball above the danger zone, no chance to get on top of it. The guys are either going to swing through it or pop it up.
I mean, he had it. He showed up broken. Like, he showed up with his horn UCL.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Comes set. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Things were looking pretty good for him when they got the first 2 men of the inning to reach, but it's all gone downhill since then.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Eddie Martinez dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the 3rd, and it's strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the catch is made 1 away.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Stepping in now, number 2. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. And the pitch. Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Cedric Hunter will dig in here. 1 for 2. Singled and grounded out so far. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time, the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
In now, number 25. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Alvarez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
In Milwaukee, where he came in with like a 6-run lead, and like loaded the bases, done it out. They had to pull him, and like Wade Davis.
Michael Almanzar will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
There's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Foul back. 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen to see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's giving him a real lift so far.
Corbin Joseph will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. First pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
You're no longer the best option for your team. And this just sort of feels like a case where if I were the...
So unfortunately, it looks like he's going to come out of the game now with an apparent right shoulder injury. That's always concerning, so hopefully it's not as bad as it looks.
Outcome attached to it, and that he was no longer helping the team. And so if I were the Royals, I would have probably shut him down in spring training when it became clear that he wasn't coming back. But let me ask you this: if let's say the Royals had gone to him, because right now, don't they? They basically
Chris Withrow will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
You're basically paying him $26 million for 2017 to rehab, right?
Here he comes on 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty, 1 man. 2-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Audrey Perez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow by guys if you need to.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Pitch on the way. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Number 47 will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in the 2nd with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Todd Cunningham will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
on to first, and it's dropped. A real mistake there. That's got to be an E3. Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Number 26 will be the new pitcher, Reed Harper, will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back to this deficit.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. And they've got a man caught in the rundown. And they'll tag him out, returning to third, and it's a very costly double play. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily should ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Ray Navarro comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put a stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants three. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
Both outfielders have a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there. It's going to wind up one hop in your wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easy.
Pay him $3 million. He gets to rehab facilities. He doesn't have that awkward. Postseason where he's sitting on the bench and everybody knows he's about to get cut and all that.
Into the box, Chris Parmalee. He'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. He's ready now. Pitch. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1 from the belt. The pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. There's the good fastball. He can't catch up. 3-2.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And that will not get the run home. Number 47, camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Alvarez will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. And that's in there for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already.
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. It is. 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Just overmatched it.
Now the 1-2. Out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick. And that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. Michael Givens is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopper foul.
So Andy, you don't know this, but how many pitchers in baseball right now do you think are pitching with a torn UCL knowingly?
Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
You think 10% of pitchers have had
Number 3 will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Here's the pitch. In again, but too far in. It's 1 and 2.
Now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out, try to drive something the other way.
Here comes the 1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Needs to make that easy throw to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Eddie Martinez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Swinging the ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Christian Walker get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Oh, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Does this make sense timeline-wise in that Cueto came over and had some success with
Solo shot to right center as they move on top 4-0.
That he is concocted because he wasn't pitching well and he was searching for an explanation. And 2, Perez, by the best stats we have, is never rated as a good pitch framer. He seems to be a very good game caller. Is this
number 51 will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Number 49 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Well, okay, as far as the first question, there was, if you watch these guys work together, even during Cueto's first 4 or 5 starts.
And here's the first pitch.
Good results. There were a lot of...
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
A lot of, shapes off different lack of sort of rhythm.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now here's the pitch.
Well, it's the first time they're working together.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down. Michael Almanzar will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because everything was right down Broadway.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Into the box now, Corbin Joseph. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Looked like he hit the target. It's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. A 2-1 offering. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's called strike 2-2 now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. That'll set the stage for the bottom of the ninth. The Tide's out in front, 4-0. Number 2 will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Navarro is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. 1 pitch, 1 out. Cedric Hunter will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now here it comes. And this is lifted the other way to left center. In there, base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Set, now the pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Oh, we got some life here now in the 9th inning. 1st and 2nd now, and hey, 1 more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate.
I only talk to him when he's wearing a bear suit.
Give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up having it.
I mean, the entire staff is sort of broken down. It doesn't help that Greg Holland tore his UCL, and it doesn't help that Cueto wasn't communicating so well with Perez, but it's not just those guys. It's just Dave Cameron wrote something earlier this week about how the Royals have had like the worst second half or worst month or so pitching performance of any team that's qualified for the postseason in a long time, and who knows whether that affects anything about their postseason chances. We've seen lots of teams struggle down the stretch and then be great once the postseason starts, but is this concern about it carrying over, or is there a sense that they're kind of playing out the string because they had such a big lead?
I think it's more the latter than the former. It's what the team will say. I think, you watch them, yeah, there's concern. I think it's hard to come up with a pitching staff that you would like to see maybe losing for 7 games, but I feel like if the Royals are running, they might have the arm to do it. They have a ton of power righty. They're going to start 4 right-handers in October. Cueto Lopez, Ventura, and Chris Medlin. Obviously, the back end has Davis, Herrera, Coach Chambers been okay. Madison has been great. And then you've got, Franklin Morales and Duffy, maybe Chris Young. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, they've been, they pitched like garbage for 4 weeks or 6 weeks or however long it's been, and haven't pitched great. But there is a ton of talent on that roster. There's a ton of power arms, guys who are going to get strikeouts, especially in the back end. So it's a good staff. I mean, who the hell knows how well they're going to pitch? Like, I don't know. There's a particular anything in postseason success, but I'd love to know what it is. I don't know if you're great about it. But I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, it could be a problem, but it could not. They're not going out, 4 shit ballers, as their starters, just kind of hoping that they'll all go 4 innings. They got guys with power stuff who can go deep. Will they? I don't know, but they have that.
One more thing about Perez. I know he's
wasn't like, Sal, you're a jerk. It was more like, I don't feel comfortable, like, here's what I like. I mean, yeah, did Plato have some, initially, like, head shaking the first couple times they worked together, where he was like, what the hell's going on? Yeah, he did, but I don't think, I don't know, I don't think Fred feelings necessarily were hurt, and if they were, then maybe they all, got drunk last night and talked it out.
There was another clubhouse-related thing. Did you see the thing in the CNBC analysis of the equality of payroll distribution? It came out recently, and there was some analysis that the Royals' payroll is the most evenly distributed among their players, and there was some speculation that maybe this would enhance clubhouse chemistry because you don't have haves and have-nots, and I think the Yankees were kind of at the opposite end of the spectrum, and as the only beat writer I know of who has covered both of those teams in the last 3 years, do you think there's any validity to the idea that not having guys making the minimum and other guys making $25 million could enhance clubhouse chemistry? Is the pay ever like a looming thing that is kind of coloring players' interaction?
That's interesting. I don't know. I mean, they're all rich, so it's not like one guy is making $25 million and one guy is making $50 grand. And a lot of times you hang out with your peers in the clubhouse, So I don't know if necessarily the guy who is making $25 million is spending a lot of time with the rookie, I don't like the disparity with the Yankees would be one, that like Jason Tree is bad, that Sabathia makes a lot of money. Because I think baseball players generally view their profession as a meritocracy, and that's why they call free agency a privilege. And so if you can play well enough, get through arbitration and make free agency, you deserve, that's kind of one of the union hammers all the time. It's like if you earn the right to become a free agent, you deserve whatever money people want to pay you. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really thought about that critically. I'm trying to think it out loud, but I just don't know when payroll would become such a huge issue. I guess you could say man, that guy sucks, and he's also making $15 million. What's the difference in saying, man, that guy sucks, he got third for us? You're going to hate that guy either way because he sucks.
Right. And I guess it would be tough to untangle from other factors that could cause dissension, because if there's an unequal pay structure, it's probably because there's unequal ages on the team and unequal experience levels, and so maybe all of those things could be factors that would make it harder to gel. I don't know.
In my experience, the thing that causes most clubhouse is guys who just don't shut up.
Yeah.
That's the thing that bothers people. Just guys just talk too much.
Beat writers who keep asking if your elbow's okay.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah. But good. It's like any office, you don't necessarily think about how much money the guy makes to a time. Rick will shut up. I'm just trying to work. I'm just trying to do this. Rick won't shut up. Not even that. That's kind of what annoys people in general. I don't know. All players and people shoot that.
It's true. And my last question about the Royals.
You really did have a last question.
I did. They're so interesting right now.
Yeah, in my opinion, podcasters' main problem is with other podcasters who just won't shut up.
I got this in a tweet for the last 15 minutes.
We're the yin yang. You want to end every episode after 10 minutes, and I want it to continue forever. So we're in a constant battle.
Ben, can I just interrupt at least so that another voice is heard? I just want to say, going back to
an open mic. You're allowed to chime in.
Once it gets to a certain point, I'm done for the week. So
Tuesday.
I do want to say though that about Greg Holland. But again,
Oh God.
I do respect the Royals' deference to the players' wishes. However, it does seem completely insane that
was allowed to not have an MRI. Like, that feels nuts, right? Like,
Well, this is what I posed that question to Nick Kenny